Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nerds with Dice. Tonight, we have a special preview one-shot of Backroads for you. We will talk more about that in a minute, but before that, I want to let you know that we do have merch. You can check the merch out through the link in the chat or by heading over to Nerds with Dice. There's a link in the bio. We are also sponsored by coffee. By Grinding Co. Coffee. You tell I'm tired. Grinding Co. Coffee, they're a Black and LGBTQ plus owned coffee company dedicated to the gaming community. You can get 10% off by using the code NerdsWithDice or the link in the chat. And Backroads is currently on Kickstarter. It is the sequel / expansion to Backwater. Backwater is a southern Gothic, post-apocalyptic Southern Gothic game that in Backwater you're mostly in Arkansas, Louisiana, southern Arkansas, Louisiana, Alabama area. This game expanded out. It has stuff for the Midwest and stuff, but it's mainly focused around the ruins of the City of the Arch, or St. Louis, as we know it today. That is where our players will be. You can check out Backroads on Kickstarter. The link is in the chat. If you haven't checked it out yet already, please do. They are still looking for backers. Haven't quite hit their goal yet. Let's see where they are. Just under 2,000 to go yet. 10 days left, so hopefully we can get them there. So please do check that out. I'm going to have y'all introduce yourself in just a moment. Y'all have been hired by some mid-tier executives over at the Providence Trading Company. It's a pretty powerful trading company based in Meacham, which is where you're currently coming from. You're riding the ferry over to the ruins. You were hired by a pair of sisters. I changed their name. Now I can't remember what it is. Oh, it's Jubilee Hampton Summers and Helena Hampton Summers. You are in search of a golden pheasant. You will be diving deep into the ruins to do this. The ferry lands, and you'll be deboarding under the famous arch. And this is how I want you all to introduce yourselves, then your character. Let us know what they look like as you're stepping off, starting with Carter.
Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman. I'm playing Carter. As she steps off, what did you say we were stepping off of? A
ferry.
A ferry. Okay. As she steps off the ferry, you see first thing you notice is she's shorter than your average person. She is in fact -1 short size. And she has a long spear off the back of her on her back, and it's basically, I picture her hair like mine, red, short, but a lot more like curly, and she was wearing a hoodie with like those like leather suspenders that has like some ammo and stuff in them, but there's no actual ammo in them. It's just for looks. Um, and she's wearing a skirt and like high boots, just for making sure she doesn't get super dirty in the muds and stuff. So she basically looks like if Mabel Pines was post apocalyptic.
Okay. Stepping off the boat next, William.
Hello, I am Michi, and I am playing William T. Bozeman. He is also very, very short. He's wearing kind of, like a waistcoat, little gold pocket watch chain on it. You know, nice slacks. Looks very put together, very nice, very charming, slicked back hair. Yeah. He's just kind of pompous looking, almost.
Okay. And then stepping off the boat is Moses.
Hi, I'm Marcus. I'm playing Moses Moore. He is, maybe especially comparatively to the other two, to the last two, a brick shithouse, huge. Just a unconscionably huge person. Size 2. I forget what else I took in character creation that made him huge, like one of the traits. Yeah, just a big dude. He's wearing one of those hats that usually has those like little dangly bits around the rim, but those are all like torn off and destroyed. His clothes are generally just kind of ratty, and he has a bolo tie that is like clearly beyond his means, but it's also just like so worn out and it has like little spots of like reddish brownish substance on it. Not clear what that is. He also has a like a big wood cutting axe slung from his person. That looks pretty gnarly. It has like attachments to it that would apparently make it more effective. And that's Moses Moore.
And the last one to step off the boat, Gregor.
What have I done? Hi, everybody. I am Bardic. You can find me on the internet with the Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, all as the Bardic Knock. And Gregor. Gregor is neither small nor tall, a size of 0, to be precise. And Gregor is quite discernibly older than your average adventurer. Whether or not they're as old as they look, but they certainly look easily pushing towards their 50s. Worn skin, deep set wrinkles. Their hairline is so far receding that it starts probably at the tip of the ears. It is matted and gnarled and grey. Gregor is perpetually hunched over, and they appear to be wearing like almost burlap or canvas. You don't know if they're originally that color, but they're certainly brown-looking dungarees. Their shoes are falling apart. The undershirt they had, that is the only color you can describe it as, is stained. And all they have, they've got a small backpack and a hatchet that they currently appear to be using to scratch their back.
Appropriate.
Okay. Before you, under the arch, laid out is a base camp. This base camp is used by scavengers of all types to, protect each other and stuff before and after their expeditions into the city. Beyond that is the safest part of the ruins, the village. The village area has mostly been picked over. There's not a lot of good scrap or anything left. It is littered with old abandoned barricades, wooden palisades that line the abandoned builds from early expeditions into the city. Old world cars and tanks rust the streets, stripped long ago of their electronics. If y'all wish, you can speak. There are 3 scavengers you can currently see in the base camp. There's Takashi Yokoyama, Olivia Brown, and Charlie Popsthort are all in the base camp. If you wish to talk to any of them, you are welcome to do so.
Is it likely that we'd be familiar with any of them, or that any of us would be?
You've definitely probably heard of them. But as for knowing them purposely, that'd probably be up to you on how familiar you are with diving into and scavenging the rooms yourself.
Okay. Like they probably have reputations themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
I probably like, as I get off the boat, I pull out my show me heritage book and just kind of just start reading as I'm just waiting for everybody else to figure out what they're doing, because I'm like, you know what, I'm just here for the ride. I'm gonna read my book. Okay. I'm kind of like holding it above my face.
What do these three scavengers like? Do they have discernible features or anything that might set them apart from one another?
Yes. Takashi has brown suntan skin. He's of Japanese American descent. He's wearing a dirty trench coat suit with an ash-covered ascot. His reputation is mostly for gossip and incompetence. Blech. He spends more time at the base camp than he does actually salvaging. He'll share information for just about anything. Coin, apples, a juicy rumor. Olivia has dark brown skin. She's African American in descent. Wears old mining clothes. Canvas-like overshirt and trousers, a kerchief at the collar, and a wide hard hat. She's a prominent scammer of the Providence Trading Company, known for their no-nonsense attitude. They're from the backwater and speaks with a drawl. And Charlie Pops Thorpe is an elderly white man in a sullied trench coat. He used to be a great scaver in his day, but now he mostly sticks to the base camp where he shares advice for coin. If characters give him 5 coin, oh, no, I won't read that part. Sorry, I got
I
him
would
roll.
give him 5 coins just to see what that is.
You can give him 5 coin just to see what that was. But yeah,
I
those
just
are.
walk up to him.
Do you want to walk up to him and give him 5 coin? You can. I mean, you've technically heard of him. You know he gives advice for coin.
I would probably because I purposely have my book above my in front of my head. I would probably just walk and just run into him. Just hello.
Oh, you might want to watch where you're going in these parts. It can get dangerous around here, especially once you get past the village.
Oh, noted. I'm excited. Lots of adventure. I feel like I know you. I've read about you somewhere.
Most people call me Pops.
Hi. I'm Carter. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Carter. And who are your friends?
Oh, we have. See if I can remember your names. If you guys could put your names in the bottom, that would be super helpful. Super helpful. We have Moses, and we have William, and we have Bardic. Remind me your name again.
Gregor.
Thank you. And we have Gregor. Right there. We are adventurers, mighty adventurers. On the search of a bird.
Oh, a
Bird,
bird,
right?
you say?
We're looking for a bird, right?
Yep.
She looks back at everybody else.
Golden Pheasant, something like that, I think.
Yeah, real pretty.
Big old bird.
Bird.
I mean,
Those
it could be
alien
little.
sorts.
I don't know. I don't know. Could be big, could be little. We're just looking for a gold bird, and I read about in my books that people around here know a lot of stuff. So if I give it, do you know things?
Yeah, I know a few things. I didn't think I once, my memory's a little rusty, but, I think
I know how this
back in the
works,
day,
and
I once,
Love the 5 gold. Is
thank
that
you.
how
Oh,
that's how normal people's memory works. That's I don't know. I give him the 5.
Well, in this case, it is just because I am a little older, but, Nonetheless, I'm happy to share, especially for a little coin. Back when I was quite a bit younger, I went on a expedition that started in the west of this city of the Arch here, and went all the way to the city's edge there on your maps. And I wouldn't recommend it. It's a little rough, but we came across a densely wooded park. Lots of bizarre animals around. In the center, we found a city of cages, and atop one of the gates. And again, it was a long time ago, but I seen a bird with a golden crest, with rump yellow legs and a yellow bill, and it had a lot of red feathers as well. And again, that was the park sort of in the center of the city.
I think we're looking for a gold bird, not a golden red bird. But it might be the same. It might be super gold and like just shining off the light of the sun be red. I don't know. That would be super helpful. Thank you. Thank you for your helpfulness.
Oh, can I help any of you other youngsters with anything? Advice on your journey? Anything?
Actually, now that I think about it, I flick a coin to him, or five a coin. Is there anything around here that's safe to consume? Sustenance,
Ooh.
medicines.
Okay. They test my knowledge of the book right away. I see how it is. It's fine. Hold up. Let me see.
It's our one job, nerdy. We got
Feel free
one
to say.
job.
Feel free to say no too. I'm okay with that as well.
There for food, I would say there's probably some small game, but there's not going to be much in the way of like edible or medicinal plants in there. It's mostly just broken up ruins.
Green herbs or red herbs.
Yeah, I mean, again, you're gonna get your small game creatures that are, moved back in, but as for anything else, there we go. Yeah, the city is mostly nowadays used for its old tech scrap. So you're gonna find lots of small game running around, stuff that's snuck in search of food, but other than that, not a whole lot of medicinal herbs or anything.
Okay. Appreciate the advice, sir. What was his name again?
You can call me Pops.
Pops. Pops, that's what it was. Thank you.
He's Pops.
Much obliged.
Gregor will approach Pops and attempt to straighten their back to get as close to vertical as they have been in many a year. There's a discernible crack as then they hunch back down. Look Pops up from toe to chin and back down to toe. He goes, "What do other people know that you don't know?"
I'm sorry, what was that?
Other people, that one, Olivia, and other one, what do they know that you don't know? Why should I go talk to them? Say you.
Takashi usually knows a few roamers, and I think the other day he might have seen something. I know he accidentally stumbled into the city. He was pretty drunk, came back rambling about something, but it's hard to say with him. He's sometimes scared of his own shadow. As for Olivia, she's likely to know more. She is quite the scaver herself. goes on expeditions all the time.
All right. Nah. You got a job? We're going. You want nothing? You want something? You can get yourself.
Oh, I'm good to stay here at the base camp
Sure.
these days.
Sure you don't want nothing?
Oh,
Okay.
I'm fine, thank you.
We can get you a rabbit.
I don't need a rabbit. Thank you for the offer.
We can get you some Baileys. Drink it out of shoe.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Sure.
Absolutely, I'm sure. Thank you.
Right.
But like, what if? But like, what if we found a rabbit and then we tamed it and then you had a pet and like a companion friend? Like, would you want a rabbit then?
Maybe if I was a bit younger, I would like a pet, but I'm a little too old to be taking care of a rabbit.
We'll get you an old rabbit.
And then you guys can swap stories.
I don't think an older rabbit will make it any easier for me to take care of it. But thank you for the offer.
It won't be alive. I'll get you it.
Wait, what? I was talking about it alive, sir.
It'll be alive when we find it.
That's fair.
It won't be alive when I get here.
No.
It'll be fine. You ever skin the rabbit? You wanna?
No.
You sure?
No. Well, yes.
A little bit.
It's a little bit
little bit.
sure. I'm just a little bit sure. I mean, the way you talk about it makes it seem real enticing, but also no.
There's a real satisfying sound.
I'm not sure what you're referring to.
I don't either.
I don't think he knows what he's referring to a lot either.
So wait, are we looking for a golden rabbit or a golden bird?
Bird.
You sure? Okay.
Yeah.
You don't look as sure about this as you did rabbits tasting good.
I don't know.
Interesting.
The people with names said stuff. I wasn't real listening. All I know is they had more than one name, and that confused me.
That's fair. You said Tadashi was the one who saw, may have saw something else?
Yes, Takashi.
Okay.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, you, Takashi, right? Is that what you said, right? Yes, Takashi.
Can I help you?
Are your knees okay?
My knees? Yes.
Pop said you stumbled into the village thingy, and I just wanted to make sure your knees were okay after that fall.
Oh, I didn't fall. I was. I got drunk.
Oh.
I ended up in the mall.
Ooh.
You don't want to end up in there. It's bad. Center of the tangle and all that. But if you're interested, I did see something in there. If you got something to trade.
Oh, trade.
Got an
What do I
apple.
own?
Heard a juicy rumor lately.
You want to talk to a ghost?
Wait, what?
No, I don't want to talk to a ghost. If I wanted to
the ghost
talk
Sure,
to
I've
a
heard that
ghost,
ghost
I'd
is real
go.
talky.
The ghost wants to talk to you, though, sir.
Look,
Ghost-
I try to stay out
Ghost
of
might know
the.
someone.
I try to stay out of the city for a reason. I have no interest in talking to any ghosts.
What if a ghost had a rumor?
Could the ghost just tell it to you and then you tell me, so I don't have to talk to the ghost?
Maybe.
Sounds.
Give me a second.
The question is, do you want to spend a resolve point to communicate with the ghost to get a rumor this earlier?
I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how these things work. Where is my resolve?
Hold on.
I got like 13 resolve. I can spend that.
God.
Were you gonna say something, William?
Oh, I was gonna say I can go in my bag and see what I got. Might have an apple or something in here.
I just got a rock.
I'll take an apple if you have one. Carrot?
I'm going
Have a
to.
rock.
So I'm gonna look through my bag
Okay.
because I have an ability for this.
Oh!
Ooh, look at you be fancy.
I can make a luck roll and root around and see if I can find something.
Okay. So what is your luck value? Is it odd or even?
Even.
Okay. Roll a d20.
And that is a 6, so that is even.
All right. What do you want to find in your
So-
bag?
I mean, you mentioned apples. So I'm gonna root around and I'm gonna pull out this little apple. It's a little bit small for an apple, but that's all right. It's got a couple bruises, but you know, it's been in a little messenger bag. Because the ability states you can find or make a shoddy equivalent of that item.
Like a crab apple.
Yeah.
It's just a little bitty thing.
Why is
Okay.
it spicy?
Well, I've seen better apples, but I'll take it.
I come from a long way away from here.
Kind of started wrapping out specifying how good of an apple. Just saying, not a good business model.
He'll hold out his hand.
Hand him the apple.
He takes his ascot and starts wiping off the apple. And so when I stumbled in to the tank there, on the other side of the chasm, there was a colorful bird. Had a golden head, looked like a red body, really long tail. But when I called out to it, it flew away.
Guys, I really don't think this is the
Alright.
place we're supposed to be. Like, we're looking for obviously a gold bird, and this is red bird.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
say
this bird's
golden
got a
pheasant. I think golden all over, not
Yeah.
just the head.
Like,
The
I-
Jubilee
It is
or
elite.
it is
Blue tip
elite.
ain't blue. It's only a little blue.
Red is pretty close to gold compared to blue.
Gold crested somethings. Gold eagles ain't gold. They're like brown.
Bald eagles ain't bald.
Nope.
Wait, what?
It is also a pheasant. Pheasants aren't known for being one solid color.
Did Jubilee and Helena specify that it would be that it would have like red parts too?
They would have. They would have
Okay.
They would have given you a
Well,
good description.
I've conveniently forgotten that.
So we're all taking it very literally. So this bird is made of like solid gold.
Gold.
Look, my logic is pretty low. I got pretty high
Oh.
wisdom. My logic, not so much.
No, logic is -1.
I'm just here to be pretty.
It's
Yeah.
working. So, what direction did you see it in? And I just start pointing at different directions.
He points you into the tangle.
Okay,
Mm.
let's
Right
go.
on, right on in there. Near cages, cage town, cage place.
I'm gonna start
I don't
walking.
know where that is, but the tangle's the first part you have to go into.
No, come back.
Before
Probably gotta,
before you
not walk off on your own.
walk into the tangle, do you want to talk to Olivia?
I'll talk to Olivia.
Yeah, go on.
I'll tip my hat and bow at the same time, very awkward, very politely. Good evening, afternoon, whatever time of day it happens to be, ma'am.
Can I help you? Who are you?
Moses Moore, pleased to make your acquaintance. We are looking for a bird known as a golden pheasant. Apparently, it is not all gold. It has red parts as well. Very confusing, but that's what we're looking for at the moment.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Neither
Well-
do we. It's okay. But that bird. We're looking for a bird that's real shiny.
See, the way you said that makes me think that maybe you do, which is okay. You don't have to divulge information that you're not willing to divulge. But if there were a price for that information, there's a high possibility that we would be able to pay that price.
I can pay you in ghost talks. While I talk to a ghost.
No, we don't have TED Talks. Is your ghost named Ted? Please tell me.
Oh my god.
It is now.
Yes!
Theodore talks. Yeah.
TED
What?
Talks.
While I talk to Ted.
I don't. There isn't anything that I would accept in payment for any information like that if I did have it. What I will tell you though, if you're going into Tango, better watch yourself. There's been a pack of gores running around. Yeah, I don't want to run into them.
Pack of what now?
Gores.
Gold?
So you'll know what a gore is. All your characters would. Gores they appeared after the end and are a product of radiation and nuclear fallout. They're humanoid monsters who appear skinless. In truth, their skin is just translucent, making their everything visible. They're you don't want to run into them if you can avoid it. To know more, you can make a lore nature check at a later moment, but yeah, it gives you that. Or they give you that.
We have any I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's fine. I was just saying I'm going to befriend one someday. It's just, it's a new personal goal. It's fine.
Do you have any idea as far as their numbers? Population? Density?
No idea how many.
Okay. Well, we appreciate the heads up nonetheless.
Does any of it... Persuade is a skill, correct? You don't have the character sheet
it
open.
is.
Yeah?
Yeah, persuade is.
I can do that.
Okay.
I can
Why?
too, just not well.
So if you can... there is more information that she has if you can persuade her.
You have to have proficiencies to roll a skill, is that right?
No.
Like, serviceably?
So if you don't have a proficiency in it, a skill rolls at -1.
Okay.
So just like your characteristics, they
Yeah.
all start at -1.
I see. So, for instance, I have a 1 charisma, which would apply, but I have no proficiencies, so it would just be 0. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay, cool. So I shouldn't roll.
All right. So Wave's gonna go up and can just be like, "Are you sure that ain't something you can tell us, darling?" And I'm going to roll that persuasion because
Do
I have
it.
a +2 in it.
Oh, yeah, go for it. If not, I have a last-ditch effort idea.
So that's a 19 on that roll.
Nice.
Okay. A 19 is going to be high enough.
MVP.
Look at Michi using mechanics, understanding how the game works.
Okay. I guess I can let you in on a small secret. But don't go spreading rumors. Keep this away from...
Oh, we would never, honey.
Alright. I saw it a couple of times now. Saw it from the edge of the tangle. But then later another time, I was with a crew. Climbed up to the top of an old apartment building. There's an old water tower there with safe water to drink, so we were using that. And while we were up there, they saw the bird flying north into the old ruins. It's a dangerous place up there, but it was definitely the bird you were looking for. though. You should know the wings were bright blue.
Wait, why don't they just call this the bird of technicolors or something? That's
Don't
way
ask me.
better
I didn't
than
give it
just
a name.
People always name things weird. I don't know.
I need to find the naming committee. Honestly, I would have just called it Pearl, but whatever. It's fine.
Well, I thank you very kindly for that information.
Y'all be careful out there in the tangle if you go in.
You take care of yourself too.
Yeah, you're so sweet. Thank you for taking care of our interests and our emotions.
And careful, because I don't think we're going to be at.
Alright, so you can easily travel, safely navigate the village to reach the tangle. Is that what you wish to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. At the tangle, who wants to navigate? This should be your character with the best survival roll.
I have a plus 2.
Zip. No survive.
I've got a
Wow.
+1.
So that would
I
be
also
me.
have a +1.
Why
Okay.
does Carter have the best survival?
Oh wait, is a plus? Sorry, I have a 2, which means you guys would probably have the better survivals because I don't have any like X's in any of the pluses.
Me neither, which is how I've got a 1.
Gotcha. Oh, so maybe I am the best survival. So I literally am just walking and just like talking to the animals, like just having a random conversation with them, just like, no, I saw the sky the other day. It was super bright and it was super red, and then it got like those pretty oranges and stuff, and then it was just blue. It's just blue. And then I saw a bunny in the cloud, and it was great. And I'm literally just doing that the whole way. Just look like I'm talking to myself, but we're somehow just like maneuvering around all of the like big brush areas and stuff. And like one time I go down and I just start crawling through this bush, and it's like this little like canopy bush thing, and it looks really pretty, but it just crawled through. It's like, no, shh, we're on a stealth mission. We gotta don't want to scare the bird. No, shh. Keep talking as I'm crawling.
Okay. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, I do want to know who's
If that
navigating.
even.
I'm sorry, who's what?
Who is navigating? Because they will be
Not me.
making a roll.
I guess that's gotta be
Oh, yeah,
Carter.
Carter, yeah.
Okay, so now, are you going to move slowly and cautiously, or are you going to quickly move through? And this is something you can decide as a group.
Yeah.
Olivia
Yes.
did warn us. I think that might be
Oh,
cause to move
yeah.
slowly, but I won't speak to Carter's
Right.
personality or whims.
I was going to say, thus far, we don't seem like a particularly cautious bunch, but with
She can
the
whisper.
warning, I think
Yeah.
we would at least try.
I appreciate it. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
She can whisper. It's fine.
If you're moving slowly, you get to roll a best of 2.
Okay. So I'll keep the roll that I had last time. Okay, so that's a, and then I add the little number that's next to this.
Yeah, you add your survive and whatever characteristic goes with it.
Okay, so survive and stealth. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, so it would be 16. Which is way better than my first roll.
Okay, so this was a DG of 15 for difficult terrain, so you just passed it.
Correct choice.
Okay, so there was a thorn. So there was a thorn patch. It was really pretty. It was flowery, and I thought it was fine. But like, look, okay, we only got a few scratches. It's fine. You're gonna be fine. Just like
The good
wipe it
news
off.
here is you navigate safely to the mall. As you go, the whole time you can hear that pack of gores howling in the distance, slowly getting closer. You still have daylight, though. You don't lose a few hours. You're mostly safe from the gores during the daylight. They're more likely to strike during the night. This is a moment if you would wish to learn more about the gores, you could roll a lore nature.
Lore nature. Okay.
I'll actually go for that too.
That would be a 12.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm.
15. 16 minus 1. Oh, no, actually, 17, because I have 2 in logic and minus 1.
Okay. Give me 1 second.
Do we know if they're, or I guess we're about to find that out. Never mind.
When we're adding these up, and we have the pluses, we got a dice and the pluses and the corresponding thing, right?
I'm sorry,
It
what?
seems that
Yeah.
way, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that would be
Like you add the die, the proficiencies or lack thereof, and then whatever the value is, it seems like.
Yeah, so each skill has a corresponding characteristic. So if you have a +2 in logic, you add that, and lore, because I believe lore is logic, so you would add that, and then add that to your dice value. So as for that lore nature, you know that their skin is sensitive, so they don't mind the sunlight, but because of that, they tend to stick to the dark, to the shadows. Their eyes are more adjusted to that. So they prefer to hunt at night or in the shadows unless they spot easy prey.
And is that like avoidant behavior strictly with sunlight, or would it be like torchlight or something as well would be effective?
Torchlight would probably also be effective because it would
Okay.
affect their eyes as well.
Cool.
All right, so you've successfully navigated to the maw. The maw is a giant sinkhole as it emerges into view. It spreads far as you can see. The hole must be at least 25 feet across and miles wide, just stretching down. You can't just walk around it.
that's a big hole.
It is not as deep as it looks. There is about 30 feet down there is a pool of disgusting black water that reflects up, making it look deeper. Yeah. There are ways to get around this.
So, question. I rolled a 22 on the survival for seeing what those thingies, learning more about them. Was there just anything else really quick that might have helped us later on?
No, not really.
Okay, I didn't think
No, that
so.
was
Just be
everything.
sure.
Okay, yeah, no,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah. So, are we going down in this thing? Because I'm pretty sure that's the only way to do it, unless we went up and over, which could be harder than it looks. But I have ways that are really
Hint, check your tools.
fun.
I got rope.
Have a bear trap.
I got one of them too.
Love a
Could
bear
be
trap.
useful.
I do also have some rope.
Bear trap buddies.
Yeah, 2 ropes, 2 bear traps. Something we can do there, I imagine.
Reckon there's fish in there. I got a fishing gear.
That's awesome.
I don't think we want to go fishing in that water, honey.
You guys are talking and you just look over and Carter has a grappling hook.
You know,
That grappling hook.
might be
No,
onto
it's a
something.
grappling hook. It's a little different.
Yeah, it's called a grapnel. It's basically it's a rope and a hook that shoots out of a little contraption.
Just funner to say.
Now, if you were to file it off, would you proclaim something as you do so?
Don't mind if I do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now this area is where you're at. So at points, the mog gets up to 50 feet wide, but where you're currently at, it's only 20 feet across, 25 feet across. Now the grapnel's normal range is 20 feet. So to shoot this across there, you would have to make have to make a ranged roll with the worst of 2 modifier. Now I would let you hand off the grapnel to somebody with a better range score if you wish.
Actually, I have a question. If I can wreck on just shooting it right away, can I tie rope around myself, give it to Moss, and then launch myself off the cliff and shoot it to give me a little more range closer to the? Because I also have stunned, and this seems like a stunt. This is what you get when you ask me to a game, guys.
You know what?
Love it.
Okay, so this is gonna be a 2-part roll. You're going to have to roll the stunt to jump, and then you will have to roll your ranged roll to shoot the grapnel. That is still going to be a worst of 2 modifier for
Totally fine.
struggle. Not, I mean, you're in air. It's gonna be a little harder to aim, so that's still
Moses
going to
has
be.
me. It's fine. Moses got me.
Look, if need be, we'll just throw a bear trap after you. It'll hurt, but you won't.
What's the worst that's gonna happen? I die with something in a giant black water pit? That's fine.
Seen worse holes. You'll be fine.
But,
Okay,
okay.
so this one's for stunt.
Oh my lord.
Worst of 2. Oh, that didn't do much of a
Oh, no,
difference.
stunt is not your worst of 2. That's just your shooting.
Oh. Oh, okay.
So
So
just,
roll
just,
again or just-
yeah, just roll again. Roll 1.
Just roll 1. That's even worse.
Okay, what did you get?
4. It was I rolled a 3, then I rolled
Okay.
a 4, and then I rolled a 2.
So unfortunately, you attempt to jump. You never get the chance to make the shot. You just plummet 30 feet into the water.
Oh, no, didn't you have a rope tied around you?
I do, and you're holding the other end.
Yeah. Unless the rope is unless we didn't think to not like keep the rope taut
Okay,
and just
so
I literally just handed it to him, like, here, hold this, and
okay, so Moses, what is your luck value?
odd.
Okay, roll a d20.
That I can do. Okay. That's a 2.
So that is even.
Mm-hmm.
So you are at first astonished that Carter has just jumped.
Yeah.
You hesitate before grabbing the rope, which allows, because I believe these are 50-foot ropes. So Carter hits the water before you grab onto the rope and attempt to stop her fall. So Carter, take 1d4 damage from the fall.
okay. I'm gonna do that real good. I don't need that 1 point. Oh, it's all good. Belly flop. Is anybody gonna like hold up a 10 score for me? That was real nice. That was real nice, guys. The
Yeah, all three of
sound
it.
echoed.
Oh, God. William is just gonna like just head in hands. Just oh no.
So we are going to end up in a bit of a turn situation here. Which has,
Oh,
in this case, I'm going to say that Miji and Bardic, you two are the first to go. And then Moses will go next before Carter. If you don't pull Carter up, Carter will start taking damage from the radiation.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lord.
You do have a rope in there, so you can do this, but otherwise Carter will start taking damage.
Well,
Look, it could have
We-
been really cool. Could have been.
William is gonna grab the rope and start hauling and try.
Yeah. I can't think of anything more creative to do, so let's pull the rope. I don't think a TED talk will be of use here, so rope pulling it is.
Okay.
Get some tug of war going with gravity. It's fine.
It you don't need to make a strength check or anything for this. You pull Carter up out of the water. Carter took a little bit of a scrape from hitting the water. Your skin has a reddish tint to it now from obvious, like, the start of, like, a chemical burn type deal, but otherwise you are unharmed.
Well, that worked a lot better in my head. Oof. And blowing up. Oof. The way that just happened. Oof.
If it is at all possible, may I make a first aid roll on Carter's burn
Yes.
mark thing, whatever we're calling it.
On
Okay.
myself.
That is a 9 I rolled.
Oh my god.
We are in tip-top shape for this traveling crew adventure.
The worst part is I'm not
Okay.
actually that bad at this.
Oh, no.
So, a 9 isn't... Yeah, there's not a lot you can do. Carter's not burned. They're not suffering any side of bleeding or anything. You can give them an ointment, I guess, to, like, stop their skin from itching while it heals from falling in the water.
Should
But
be fine.
otherwise,
Spit on it, rub some dirt on it. It's probably good.
there you go.
Ow.
Salt's pretty useful.
First aid.
Rub salt on it.
You know, touching
Lemon
it
juice.
hurts, buddy. Touching it hurts. I mean,
Salt.
it feels nice and cool, and it makes me look real badass, but like, ow.
Yeah, but
If
fine.
it hurts, don't touch it.
We keep
That's what I
touching it.
just told him.
Acclimatize to the pain. Hurt till it feels good.
Oh Lord.
Mm.
Like, I feel like that's not the wisest thing ever, but like, I mean, hey, if it works for you, go ahead, buddy.
Look, if I had to quantify my wisdom, it'd be a 2.
Hmm.
I think it's very wise. Keep poking it.
Me too.
And Carter, you still do have your grab now.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Guys, I can try it again. That was kind of fun, like just launching and falling, and then I mean, I can do it a few more times.
You almost had it. You were right there. I could
I
swear.
really was. Like, it
No.
didn't
It was so
actually
close.
like.
Oh,
It's
honey,
super
no.
close. Like, you got the rope this time. I think you should pull the rope a little tauter and just kind of let it go as I'm
Honey.
like
Oh,
flying.
no.
I'll
And
catch it
now
right
we're
away
like-
this time too.
Yeah,
You won't
like,
go into
you're
the
ready
water.
for it this time. I should have
Oh,
said
no.
something. I should have said. Are you ready? Let's you ready again. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Above game, I do actually have nurse physical. Like I could do an emergency kit thing.
Oh, I do too.
Worst come to worst. So okay.
No, I could totally just put a band-aid on it myself.
Okay.
I'm just gonna wait till we get to the other side.
Do we have any other options for traversing this
I mean,
particular obstacle?
you could just you could just attempt to shoot the grapnel from the ground.
With the worst of two.
Yeah,
But it
Okay.
just wouldn't be as
but
cool
it doesn't
if
involve
actually
jumping into the into the
Not as
radiation water.
Hear me out. It might be difficult to go from over here, but I find when I'm around people and stuff's going difficult, the swamp person, the person in the swamp, they guide me and they guide my friends. I believe the swamp person will guide you. You got it. Do it good. Listen to the swamp. Swamp's gonna help you.
I'm confused. Are you saying jump
Listen
or
to the
don't
swamp.
jump? Are you saying jump or don't jump?
Listen to the swamp.
We were just like, what kind of job did I get hired for? My God.
All right.
That's better. Ooh, that's better. Okay.
What was it?
That would be 18.
Okay,
I listened to
you
the inner
successfully jump this time. You successfully jump 10 feet.
swamp. Okay. And the second, am I rolling again for?
Yes, you're rolling again to shoot the grapnel. This is worst of two using your ranged skill.
Okay, that's not bad. Okay. Where's the range? On here. Does it say what the range is? I'm gonna look here. It's melee. Range. There it is. That's it. I'm not sure what my bonus is because I just put grapnel hook. That's all I put.
You'd probably just use the ranged combat skill.
Yeah.
Where would that?
It's right above where your health and resolve is.
Oh, well, what do you know? Okay.
Do you have anything in that?
I have one, not in the pluses or minuses spot. It's just in the little quotations due to my.
Okay,
So-
so you have a +1 aptitude, but you don't have a range skill, which means you're rolling it at a 0.
Oh, okay. 13. Ew.
Pretty good.
Ew.
Above 10.
Does the swamp speaketh to me?
The difficulty was 12.
Hey,
So you
scraping by.
just barely
Beat
do
it
this.
by that much. That is my life right now. I'm just beating it by that much.
Well, he was just gonna stand in the background, just like, well, I'll be damned. Swamp person did help.
Yep.
So you just see me jump off, and I start to fall, and then you see the grappling hook goes this way, and I just slowly start going up. Guys, I did it! Guys, I did it! Guys, look, I did it! Yeah! This is
Swamp person
cool.
help
Okay,
again.
so here's the thing. Currently,
I need a
you
break.
are. Your grapnel is sunk into the bank on the other side. You are hanging over the middle, as Moses is holding on to the other rope.
I see where this was going.
Can we tie this end off, maybe?
Oh yeah, is there anything sturdy enough to?
Man.
Oh yes, there's like you can like find an old metal pole that's sunk into the ground. You could tie it off on a old building support. There's a few options. You could
But that
tie it
still
off on
leaves
an
them
old
with-
rusty car.
I have some pitons as well, so just
Okay.
need bay. But if there's a car, yeah, make sure the car's in park and we're fine.
I mean, it's an old rusty car. It's not moving anywhere.
It has like no tires. I'll make sure
I
it's in
mean,
park.
The biggest risk would be to the car itself breaking from how old and rusty it is, but otherwise, like, it's just a heavy piece of rusting metal that's not going anywhere.
I'll look for something that's like less liable to be rusted out, like
Okay.
concrete or something reinforced with rebar sticking out of the ground.
Okay. Easy enough. You find it, tie it off. Do you use a special knot? I just want to know.
I use a square knot.
Okay.
Yeah. The only knot I know.
So now, how are you getting across?
Poop loop. Yeah, because it is like a tightrope act at this point, right?
Yes. A tightrope with Carter in the center.
In the middle.
Because it is
God.
Oh, boy.
tight around her waist.
Oh, good golly. Okay, so I have zero faith that I could actually tightrope across.
How
Could I like
broke is it?
sloth across?
Yes.
I think sloughing is the best bet.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the thing. Either way, it's going to be a stunt roll. If you take it slow and slough it across, it's going to be with the best of two modifier. If you try to just walk across it tightrope style, that will be a worst of two.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take it slow then.
Let the swamp man guide you.
I'm actually okay at stunt. I have +2.
Nice.
I don't know why I gave myself stunt. Okay. You said best of two
Exact
going
situation.
slow?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So the higher the higher is an 11, so 13.
Did you just make it? Did you just make it?
Was it 12 again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the difficulty is 12, so you make it across. It's a little awkward as you crawl over Carter.
Nope, you're doing good. Nope, not there. Ow! That's my face. That's my face.
My bad.
But you make it across.
I'm like lightly hyperventilating on the other side. Just
You
like
did
shaking.
good, kid. You
Oh,
did
wow.
good.
I do not like that. I'll be honest.
Who's next?
Gregor will
Looks like-
offer to let William.
Okay. William's gonna try to show off and tightrope walk across it.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's make start roll
This is
with the
gonna
worst
be
of two
awful.
modifier.
This is gonna be awful because I have no points in stunt.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Show off. Show off.
So bold.
So I have no points in stunt, so that's a -1.
Mhm.
It's worst of 2, so that's a total of 1.
Yes.
Okay. So right now, the power of a swamp person is going to come into play. I'm going to spend a resolve to activate my counter, Divine Grace. If a friend, if a character within 15 feet fails a skill roll with a best of 2 or worst of 2 modifier, I can spend 1 health or 1 resolve to let them re-roll both dice.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Coming in clutch.
Oh, okay.
Where's I'm going to do
So
it?
that would be a 16.
Hey.
You make it.
Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
almost fall
mark off
in.
1 health.
You almost fall in, but then so the power of the swamp comes over you. You steady yourself, and you make it across. Gregor.
Just gonna sit on the ground on the other side, just like, alright. That happened.
Wow, that was really incredible. Good job.
Gregor is going to try and slough across. So, okay, so that is a 15 on that one, and that's a lot worse, like a 6. So, best of 2 for sloughing, 15.
Okay, you make it across. Carter, you're stuck.
I didn't think this part through, guys.
If you let go
Oh,
of
yeah.
the side of the rope that you came from, you can swing down. You'll be dangling over the side of the bank.
But like, I
But
can
then
go,
they
like,
can pull you up.
and, like,
Yeah.
my grappling hook can pull me up too.
Yeah.
So guys, do we need my rope?
We got an extra.
You got more.
well, if anybody was stuck down there, you got a rope. And I'm going to let it go and just dun, 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 dun. Click my button. You just see me wink over the top, over the edge. Just so slow, just. Well, that was fun. I knew I needed that grappling hook. My uncle gave it to me. It was like the one thing he left me. It was great.
It was very useful.
He gave my brother a hat. I don't know why.
William still looks kind of nauseous over here.
You doing okay there, William?
Be alright. Thank you, though.
It's so good, though.
I sure did something.
No, I was real scared for a minute. Like, I felt the rope being like, whoop, 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 and it was like, my stomach was like shaking, but it wasn't me. It was totally you.
That was
Totally you.
oh.
But like, you held it in there. You held it together. Dude, the swamp man, he's pretty cool. The swamp, like, the power of the swamp. It's pretty cool.
I might have to start believing in the power of the swamp.
Yeah.
Life
Kind of
started in the swamp.
undeniable at this point. Truly.
I
Life
mean, I
started in
don't-
swamp. Life will end in swamp. Swamp is everything. Swamp is divine.
I think you're crazy, but we'll go with it.
Yep.
I think we all might be crazy right now.
I mean, my plan worked. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do we ignore the blatant radiation burn?
Yeah, no, I'm totally ignoring that.
Alright, good. It was a solid plan. 12 out of 10. No failures.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
As you walk through the rest of the tangle, it suddenly opens up. Or it suddenly opens into a seemingly unending series of intersecting streets, some of which lead to dead ends, while others go in circles. It is a labyrinth whose paths are distinguishable only by the abandoned constructions of vehicles of the old world, which lie dead on every other street corner. To navigate... Hold on. Eventually the characters... Okay. So this is going to be a navigate thing again.
Okay.
So again, if you move slowly, best of 2. If you move slowly, it's worst of 2.
Anybody else want to take the lead, or do you want me to just keep going? I mean, I'm pretty good at this, guys. I mean, not to toot my own horn or anything, but I had just saying.
Well, we ain't gotten lost yet.
If we
I
do,
don't
it'll be
mind.
kind of funny. You know, at least it'll be entertaining. Carter brings up a little ray of sunshine in her life. I don't like
No.
that.
Swamp Sun. I got a natural 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ayo! Don't mind if I do. This way.
You navigate for a while, and eventually, you'll arrive at an old campsite at the edge of a park. Pop sort of described this to you earlier, so pretend that he did.
Guys, this looks like just the place that Pops described to us.
Yep.
We
Park.
totally
Good
had this
job.
conversation earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah. Park with
Nice.
trees. Something about cages. I think that's later.
Well, the Cage City, that's right.
Duh.
Yep.
I
Do we have
found
much?
things and stuff.
Do we have much sunlight left in the day? Or from what we can tell.
Yeah, you have some.
Okay.
So here's... you found an old campsite, littered with the ripped canvases of tents of yore, a collapsing makeshift wall, and the graves of an unlucky dozen. Between the camp and the park is a clearing, a couple 100 feet, filled with tall grass before the densely wooded entrance to the park. None of you have a vigilance score 18 or higher, correct?
Correct.
I would be impressed if someone did.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
why.
think that's possible.
Oh. No, I have 12. It got to me at 12.
Okay. The park is part of your destination, and you do know that.
Oh, Lord.
Nothing but tall grass in front of you.
And we're heading, or Olivia had said that where she saw the bird was in the ruins north of the Tingle. So we're like midway, or not midway, but like between the 2 points at this point.
You are at the old campsite, so you can see the park from here, but there's an open field of tall grass. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like this.
Yeah, it's too wide open, too exposed. We could cover our rear, set something on fire so the Gores don't chase us after we move through.
Question. Does anybody have lore history?
I got
just
lore
have
nature.
I have nature and culture.
Lore
Ted
strategy?
does.
Hey,
Are we getting TED Talk?
TED Talk. It's TED Talk. Moses,
Do
did you
you-
say you had?
lore strategy, not applicable. Yeah.
Actually, lore strategy would also work.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, it's pretty high for me. I have a +4. Can I convene with Ted and try to work a solution out?
Yeah. Let me spend a resolve, and we're gonna bring out Ted. So
Yes! Oogie boogies!
so Gregor is gonna sit down, get out a little pipe, get out some various plants of sorts, like some moss and some other things, light them up, kind of do a little bit of just ritual, and then go, Ted, it's your turn. Guess who's here? It's Ted. How you doing, y'all? I've been trying to talk to you for hours now. But it's real hard. Gregor, don't let him talking too much. But it's confusing. What we looking at? What you got? What you need from old Teddy?
Well, we've got an open field in front of us that's kind of got us spooked, scared.
I'm not scared. I just am trying to place where I know you. You just sound real familiar to me, and I don't know
Okay.
why.
So, Ted, roll a lore history, and Moses, roll a lore strategy. See if we can't
That's
combine it.
Whoa. 15, so 19 total.
Okay, yes. Y'all both, when you start talking about this, and as soon as you do it, both clicks in both your head. Ted remembers that back in the day when they first started going on expeditions, and you remember, as the same well from a strategy point of view, they used to put mines around their camps to protect them. So what you're looking at in front of you is a minefield.
Oh,
This takes me back. It's a whole lot of fun. You used to send squirrels running through and then see how far I get before they go boom.
On field for protection, they used to put them around the bases for the Gores. Ted, you're brilliant for a dead man.
I feel like as Ted's saying this about the squirrels, a ruined rat runs out from under something and into the tall grass, and then there's an explosion.
12 points.
This
Well,
is
now
a
that poses a problem. My thoughts exactly.
well, like, is it though? We can figure this out. I don't know how, but we can probably, maybe.
You got a stick? Like a long stick?
10-foot
I
pole.
mean,
Snake across it.
I mean, I do, and I'd pull out my, like, I have a spear, a half-pike spear. I mean, it's been on me the whole time! And I put it back slowly. What did you need it for?
Okay, so
You just asked me.
with a, if you have the skill in search, you can use that to search for the mines, and try to pick your way safely across.
Would this count as a hidden trove of treasure? No, it wouldn't.
No.
The real treasure is the
Oh, but
mines
it
we found along
Is
the
a
way.
search roll to find concealed items.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I would have best of 2 on that.
Nice.
Okay.
Do you want my stick?
You can
Don't
keep
break
the
it.
stick.
Okay, cool.
We'll see what we can do.
I don't want you to break it. It's real cool.
So that's a search roll. Oh boy. That's a 12.
You think you see some of the mines. It's hard to tell. The grass is long. Mines are usually pretty well hidden. But you think you know where they are. Do you want to lead the way?
Yeah, I guess I should.
Okay, make a luck roll.
Alright, hold on.
Is there any way I can assist her? Like,
That's
our
even.
assists?
And what is your luck value?
Even.
Okay.
Nice.
You walk in. You're just fine. Everyone can follow.
Are there assists in this game?
Stay on the trail.
Not for this. Not for
Okay.
especially not for a luck roll.
Okay.
I'm gonna have you make one more luck roll.
Oh boy. That's a 2.
Okay.
Even.
So you navigate. You get there's like you're in the last 10 feet or so. You can see the entrance to the park,
I think we might.
and you
we
put
might
your
get
foot
there.
you put your foot down, and you hear a click.
Oh fuck.
Now, you're fine as long as your foot is on the mine.
Well, this is a problem.
Does anybody have a toolbox?
I have so many.
When we saw the rat set off a mine, was it like was it like if a human stepped on it they'd lose a limb, or they'd be like vaporized?
It was pretty big.
Okay.
Ted has law tech. I don't have a toolkit, but perhaps with a good enough tech roll could maybe figure out a way to disarm it, maybe?
Maybe I want to see if anybody has a toolbox first.
I was looking to see if I had locksmith, but no, I don't have that either. No, not that I can see.
I do have just the thing.
What's that?
That's
Oh,
the
it's
thing.
the action, the skill that I have that lets me roll luck and see if I can pull something else.
Oh,
The
I
magic
mean-
bag of things.
you could try to pull out a toolbox there.
All right. That's a 14.
Okay, so that is
So it's even, so that's successful.
okay. So you pull out a shoddy toolbox, correct?
Yes. It's gonna fall apart in a day, but that's fine.
The
That's
mallet,
fine.
the rubber piece keep flying off.
So the good news is, with a tinker roll or a ledger main roll, someone can deactivate this mine.
A which roll?
Tinker or ledger main? Ledger main. I am not sure how you say that.
I have 1 in both of those. Oh wait, no. It would be a 0.
Oh, I have -1 in both of those.
1, 2.
Okay,
Hey,
so
you wanna put
Carter.
your life in my
Yeah.
hands? Let's put all of our
Oh,
lives in my
my
hands
lord.
yet again.
So
William, you don't have Tinker or Leisure Domain?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
We are woefully unprepared.
I mean, I have the +1 from my aptitude, but that makes it just a straight 0.
Okay,
Well, wait,
so-
before we try anything, could I propose? I swap places with dear William because I think I could take the blast with with less
Hey,
damage, right?
do you not think I can do this? First
Well, no, I
time?
think you can do it, but but anyway, yeah, I think I could take the blast if it happened a little bit better than William could.
okay,
So
Sorry, I love that. Yeah, I think you can do it.
But in case you
you would have to be very, very careful.
So I do have, as a part of the steadfast archetype, I have. Oh no, where is it? Swap places, I believe it's called. Oh yeah, here we go. Swap positions as a free move once per movement phase. So this seems like a battle thing. You can expend 5 feet of movement to swap positions with a target character that is willing.
I'll allow it.
Okay. All right, so William, we're gonna have to do like pretty slick, pretty smooth movement here, where I put my foot where yours is now. You get it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotcha.
All right.
It's a little switchy.
Okay.
Okay.
want me to start the music and see who gets the chair?
Now,
Okay.
a tinker roll is going to be a little easier to do than the ledger main, but I'll let you choose which one you do, Carter.
I have a 0 in both of them because I have 1 in my logic for both of them. Which one was the other one you said? Ledgerman
domain.
and Ledger.
It's let me see if I can see it on the character sheet.
It's right
It's,
under hide.
below
It's right
hide.
above, yeah, it's right above locksmith as well.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was looking at. Okay.
Okay, yeah. So again, tinker's going to be slightly easier in
Slightly
terms of a difficulty.
Okay, we'll do that then. Because the roll's going to be the same either way for me, but if I can get a little better. Woo! 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 Yes, a 17.
Okay, so the difficulty was 12. So you deactivate the landmine. Everyone is safe.
Oh,
Is
Lord.
it the blue wire or the
Couldn't-
red wire? I'll cut them both. I got this.
You come to
Zero
the
Need
park.
doubt.
green- Yeah,
No
sorry.
doubts whatsoever.
Okay, you come to the park. The woods are nearly as thick as the vegetation in the tangle. However, it looks much less thickly here. Brambles block your path. Tall oak trees shade your way, making it difficult to see, especially as it grows later in the day. Eventually, you come across a large iron gate for a walled-in facility. The walls are thick concrete with sharp iron pickets atop them. Above the gate are some words in the old speech. But before we have somebody translate that, we are going to go to break. We will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. So make sure you get up, drink some water, do all of things, and we will see you in a little bit.
Hey.
Dressed to the nines when I sell my blues.
Tina Pines. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. We are back for more Backroads. They just got into the park. They have come to a sign in Old Speech. How many of you have Old Speech?
I do.
Okay, so whoever wants to try to translate that, go ahead.
I have a +2. What does everybody else have?
I also have +2.
+3.
Hey. So you're translating and then I'm just saying what you're saying. I'm being that unnecessary middleman.
That's a 9.
Maybe we should.
It's not that we don't trust you.
No, we totally believe in you.
I rolled a nat 1.
Nice. I rolled a 17.
Okay.
17, 18, 19.
Well, everybody else stands there and scratches their head. Not sure what it says. Carter, you know it says St. Louis Zoo.
Oh, okay. So I'm sitting there like translating. You're like, it's like, what are you talking about? It's the St. Louis Zoo.
I was hearing it said something about Zuby. Zuba brothers.
I mean, you were
there
really
was
close.
some like moss. It looked a little weird. I couldn't quite, you know.
Oh no, I totally believe you. Your robe wasn't shaking.
You had to accent that. Where'd you get an ice cream?
Oh, zoos normally have them. It's real old. It's from over there. I'm pretty sure it's molded and it's not actually cold, but it's got flavor.
Kind of just cream at that point, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like petrified at the moment. It's like a salt lick at this point.
Like in South
Astronaut
Good
ice cream.
Literally. Fun.
Okay, so like, I'm gonna look at the wall. Is there like one of those like "you are here" maps? There. I'm gonna look around for one of those.
Okay. So, just describe where you at with this sign. There is a facility that is locked. There is a fence. It's hard to climb. That's the fence with the pickets on it.
You have a grappling hook.
Take 30 minutes and give me a search roll.
I think we established earlier we're not very good at searching.
Hey.
So it says here I have a 2, but I don't have any pluses in it. Does that make any difference?
Okay, so that means you just have the 2.
But if you don't have any points, that it starts at a -1, so it gives you a +1 in total, doesn't it?
Yes, correct. Thank you.
So my roll is -1 of whatever I roll.
Your roll would be +1. So you'd add +1 to your roll.
Okay, I rolled a 17.
Okay.
I swear it has to do with literally everyone else but me.
So you don't find a "you are here" map, but you do find a hole in the base of the wall that goes all the way through the concrete, including the steel rebar within.
Okay. You just see me go,
I have questions. I
Nah.
don't want answers.
Now, does it look like the hole was made so something forced its way out or in, or does it just look like, time has
Roll
worn
a
thin on it?
assess.
And I have assess. I have a lot of assess.
Nice.
That is a 19 on the die, so 23.
Okay, that's good enough.
Go.
No, the hole was dug open over time. The hole's very old. hold on. Sorry, I'm reading the description here and it's confusing me because it says a successful roll of difficulty 12 determines that the hole was dug open over time. The hole is very old. If they roll well, the character thinks it wasn't made with tools or by humans. Rather, it may have been ripped open by brute force. So I think you think it was ripped open by brute force.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What about them invisible grungy boys? I mean,
What?
this is also a zoo, so it could be either like grungy boys being like, I want food, or like just some animal being like, run away.
So it doesn't really specify if it came from outside or inside. It just maybe looks like it was forced open. I suppose if it's been there a while, there wouldn't really be any way to discern. Like, someone wanted in, right? I'll wait. Probably don't poke around at it much. So,
You want me to go in?
do poke at it. Could be funny.
You want me to go inside?
I mean, logically, it's probably not a clever idea, but I don't have much of that logic, so I say we go in.
Technically, the best way to see is to look.
I mean, I'm not too good at sealing my ears.
That's true. How big is it? I am tiny human, though. I am tiny human. I have guts.
You find yourself walking through the first part of the zoo, the wetlands. You're on an old asphalt path that leads through the wetlands, half destroyed in some places and flooded in others. Along the way, you spot strange animals that you've never seen before, including a herd of water rats, which a sign for those who have old speech identifies as capybaras.
Can I tame one?
They speak to me. They just look incredibly relaxed and content with existence.
It's going to be a low difficulty roll.
I want it
But if
so
you
bad.
want to try this, it is
I
a...
want it.
No, wait, actually, you know what? It's going to be a difficulty roll of 14, but you're going to get the best of 2 modifier for them being capybaras.
Okay.
But this is a survive roll.
Okay.
Oh no.
Guys, Mabel needs her waffle. Two. Oh, okay. To survive. I rolled a 13, and I don't have any pluses on here, so I think that would be 12.
And you rolled best of 2, correct?
Yeah, I rolled a 13. It was a 7 and a 13.
Nah. The power of the swamp compels you.
Yes!
Roll again.
Yes! Do I roll twice again or just once?
Twice, you roll them both.
Swamp man for the win! Oh no, it was worse. They were both very much worse. I can't do anything for myself.
I mean, I can keep like slowly diminishing my health. Like my vitality is less important than capybaras.
No. I mean, do whatever you want. Like, I am saying yes.
I
But
do it
will
again.
warn you that there is combat coming up, but yes, you can...
I have healing potion. I have 2 brews. Hit me, baby.
Do it again.
Okay. Oh no.
It's okay. I'm balancing between health and
Oh,
resolve.
I got a 12. I got a 12 is my highest. I'm gonna change out my guy.
All right, I can make this the last one. This will drop me to 10 and 10.
All
After
right,
that,
then
it's probably
I will-
getting silly.
I'll give you my healing potions. Oh, okay. Just a second, just to make sure. Okay, 18. Give me my guy.
Okay. Okay. Yep. You've done it. You have tamed. It takes you several attempts, but finally you managed to tame one of the capybaras. It is now your companion.
I want to figure out exactly how this is taking its toll on Gregor. Just constantly going, come on, swamp.
I mean, what does it look like when Gregor does this?
Oh, it's divine grace. So yeah, I am somehow calling on the ethereal power of the swamp person to alter reality, I guess.
It's like withering your soul, like your vitality.
Well, I'm alternating between body, like my HP and my resolve. So you just see Gregor get slightly more decrepit, like his skin like shrivels a little bit, and you just kind of see his eyes wide and go, "You gonna get it? Get it?"
So you
Yeah,
basically
well,
just become
thing.
very much old Greg. Just very much old Greg.
Oh, Greg, yeah.
You can get it.
Oh.
I'm so proud of this moment. Thank you. Okay, you can have my stim brew.
I can actually
okay.
before we actually use resources, I have the
Sure.
emergency kit. I could try that first.
Oh, what? That's fair. I have something too.
Okay, yeah. So that is a nurse physical to restore
Yeah.
hit points.
Which I think I actually have a pretty good score in as well.
I have
Oh, we have 4.
nurse and I have both nurses. If that doesn't go, I thought I picked the kit. Oh, I didn't pick that kit. I picked.
Ooh, not that good. I got a 12. Oh no, actually 14 because I have a +2 proficiency and 2 logic.
Okay.
Nice.
Gregor, you do not look. Well, you look substantially. Well, not substantially, but a little bit worse for wear. Can I try to address these? Well, they're not exactly wounds either, are they? Here, let me try something. Not just like put an ointmented bandage around his head or something.
Okay.
Give him some whiskey.
Yeah, it's just something.
Some whiskey.
Good. Feels good.
That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, here we go. You had the emergency kit, you said?
Yeah. I can find the text as well.
Hold on. Okay, I found it.
Did you say your mental was down too?
Yes. So far, I have spent 2 HP and 3 resolve.
When Teddy's done, there, I'll try something to help you with your resolve. I got you. You got me, my capybara. I got you.
Okay. Which one are you doing? Resolve or hit points?
I'll go for hit points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gregor, restore all your hit points.
Heck yeah. It's back up to 12.
And I just want to hug, like try and pick him up and like take him over to Gregor and go, look into the eyes of the beauty. And then I look in my bag and I pull out my therapy kit. And I just hold him out and go, animals help. Like I'm reading the book.
Okay. Restore 1 resolve.
Well, I don't think I can quite process all of my lifehood traumas, but this animal is providing me emotional support, and I enjoy this. I
Okay.
think you should call it Waddles.
Oh, don't call him Weebles. His name's Weebles.
I love Weebles.
If he
Weebles
won't
sounds
wobble,
like a cool guy.
he won't fall over. He's Weeble. He won't die.
Weebles sound like the kind of person I'd take to a club.
Yeah.
He looks like a symbol of the working class to me personally.
I mean, also that.
Is he big enough that I can ride, or is he not big enough? Like one of those like miniature horses that you have to kick your feet out really.
It has size 3. What Weevils does.
Size 3 Weebles.
Okay.
Massive capybara.
There's also a locker here. It is locked, but you can try to open it if you wish.
I'm not paying attention.
Oh,
That'd probably be locksmith, huh?
Locksmith, or you can use stun to break it open.
Oh.
can do doohickeys, or I can hit it. Want to hit it?
I was
It's
going to hit it
hold up.
after you, Gregor.
I want to hit it.
All right. Roll stunt. You're looking to get over a 15.
Okay, let's go. Nope.
I need to roll for you, and you need to roll for me. Because apparently
Yeah.
the opposites work.
So on that stunt, I rolled a 6. It was very irritating because it was just on the 15, and then it over.
I hate when that happens.
Does anyone else want to try to break this open?
I will give it a try. Okay. 13 plus 2 stunts, so 15.
Okay. It breaks open.
Nice.
When the door opens, a rat leaps out and surprises you. There's an extra limb growing out of its back, which quivers with the rat's panic. Make a resolve roll.
Okay.
Oh my God.
What you're doing is you're going to roll a d20, and you want to roll under or equal to your current resolve points.
Okay. D20.
Is that all of us or just Moses?
Just Moses.
Oh, I want to roll under?
Yes, you want to roll equal to
Okay.
or under your current resolve points.
Way under. 4 under my current 13.
Okay, good news is that is a success, which means you receive no distress. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Is it the exact opposite? I'm just like ravaged.
On a failure, you receive 1d4. On a success, you receive half.
Oh, okay.
So roll
1d4?
1d4 and
2. So 1 resolve
yeah,
damage?
you lose
Okay.
one distress or 1 resolve. So, and then inside the locker are some potentially useful tools, including a stick net, tranquilizer rifle, and 2 tranquilizer darts.
Nice. I wonder if that'll work in my slingshot.
You could, but it comes with a gun.
Yeah, I mean, that's really loud.
A dart gun.
That sounds real smart. You're smarter than people give you credit for. I don't know how much
Not
credit
really.
they give you, but you're smarter than they give you credit for.
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't got much credit.
Do you continue down the path in the wetlands?
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
gonna keep following. I want to like try and look for, because I'm like staying down with my with Mr. Weebles, and so I'm kind of like looking at his little feet prints and kind of looking at other feet, like comparing them to other feet prints that are there.
Okay.
So
As you-
basically, I'm tracking, but I'm just looking at his feet prints.
Okay. As you go, William, as you walk to your right, you see a large cow bathing itself in the river. It has huge chompers.
That could be a problem.
It could also be a meal.
Is it a hippopotamus?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Either way, it could kill us.
I mean, technically anything could kill us, or we could tame it. You want to try and tame it? I'm really on a taming kick right now, guys.
I mean,
It's one person can't save us forever. It's one person will kill me.
I mean, you can keep looking at Mr. Weevils.
I will die for this creature. But not to that one.
Now you can get past the large cow bathing itself in the river, but it is there.
think we
What
need to
is?
just kind of
Hey.
just leave him be for a little while.
Hey, William, you good with the shooter thing, right?
I am pretty good with shoot thing, yeah.
Want to shoot it with the sleepy one,
Yeah.
the sleepy
and
dart?
then-
That's not a bad idea.
But
Mhm.
don't we want like 2 shots to hit the technicolored bird of goldness?
We supposed to bring that alive?
Yes.
Oh,
They didn't tell me
Uh,
that.
The cow thing is pretty large too. These darts are. Well, I'm not a chemist, but comparatively small, I think.
mm. And if we want to find out just how potent they are, we'd have to use them. Which, look, I ain't against playing around with tranquilizers, but probably not time or place.
No,
What
honey,
if
no.
we end up accidentally killing the bird because it was too much?
Perhaps a distraction is in order.
Mr. Weeples is really good at that. And I just like move his lips. I'm so good at this. I'm really good at being a distraction, guys.
I think a distraction's probably a better idea than shooting
Mhm.
it.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Right. So what? We want to just tie a rope around Mr. Weebles and throw it at him?
Oh no, 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 no,
No.
We would have a
Protect
rope.
him with my life, sir.
Oh, no bad ideas in brainstorming.
Again, to clarify, you can just keep walking and you'll likely be safe.
I love how we're stood here staring at this hippo, but it's not in our path going, what do we do? How do we get past it? It's
I mean,
over
it is
there, not in our
definitely a
path.
dangerous thing if you poke it with a stick, but as long as you don't poke it with a stick, you should be fine.
So William reaches around and pulls out his little sawed-off shotgun. And he's like, "All right, we're gonna walk around it. But if it comes and starts coming at us, I'm gonna shoot it." That sound like a plan?
But like shoot it in the leg so then I can heal it and then I can realize that I healed it and then it can be my friend and then I can have a pig or a capybara and a big toothy moor.
Hmm.
I forgot what it
I'll
was called for a
try.
second. A cow. A moor.
We're fine. All right. Well, thank you for being ready to shoot.
Mhm.
All right.
Let keep on moving.
Just keep on moving.
Walk steps, walking.
Come
That's
on,
the word.
buddy. Come on, Mr. Weebles.
So yeah, we're gonna carefully walk around this cow and try not to get eaten in the process.
Okay. You do that. You keep walking until the path splits. One side leading to a lake. It's where the path is clearly flooded on that side. The other into a building. There's a sign on the building. Can roll old speech to translate.
Let's try this again, man.
I'm gonna read over your shoulder, but I'm not gonna say out loud what I read. Because I don't read much.
That's 2.
I got
I'm sorry. It'll be a 5 with the bonuses.
Okay.
7.
I got a 15.
Okay.
So I'm
Gregor,
reading over your shoulder and he's reading over mine.
you know that it says the jungle.
Talking about jungle.
Oh.
Welcome to the jungle.
Yeah, I think that's like a swamp, but not.
It's like a swamp, but like
It's like a swamp, but you don't go to a swamp. But, you know,
Dry
like totally
swamp?
green.
dry
Yeah,
swamp.
like
Dry
a
swamp.
swamp, but it's not strong. Like swamp is not wet.
But that's good. I don't think Mr. Weebles likes the water much. We might. I don't know. I just met him.
I mean, he's literally a water rat. I think he likes water.
I love water. Oh, look at that. I learned something new.
Yep. Reading. Apparently it's good for something.
Mm-hmm. It hasn't helped me so far.
All right.
The question is, do you go through the jungle or do you attempt to cross the lake?
Water hurts here.
As we have learned, yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome, by the way.
See now, if we made friends with the moo chomper, the chomping moo,
Uh-huh.
could use that to cross the water, but that's probably we'd have to go back on ourselves, and that sounds like a lot of effort. So I put my vote down for the not swamp.
I like non-swamps too. I mean, I have my big old boots on, but I don't know if they're actually waterproof. They look real cool though. I don't know one way to find out, but I don't want to find out.
Neither of these choices are ideal.
No,
We
but
could go over it.
we are imitating something I understand to be a democracy, so you still get a say.
How far across is it?
The lake?
Yeah.
The lake is far enough across that you would either have to swim or take a boat.
I didn't bring a boat. Anyone bring a boat?
Are there trees above it?
Above the lake? No.
Yeah. Darn it. I wanted to George of the Jungling with my grappling.
Oh, Lord.
You can't take me anywhere, guys. Whether it's behind the screen or in real life is a fact. Oh my gosh.
Moses,
I
you
reckon
got
we
much of
can-
an opinion?
See where I'm at. So I'm trying to get into the mind of a pheasant, into a bird, right? Would a bird want to go through a jungle? Or would a bird want to go through a lake? Would a bird have to go through a lake? He could just fly over, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's why I wanted George of the Jungle. Which I don't know if you know that reference or not, but it's a monkey.
Oh.
Yeah, has a raincoat.
Four
Is that
legs.
anything like a
great.
bird? Oh, 4 legs. Okay.
It has a yellow
I
coat
mean-
that it carries
No
around.
wings?
I don't know. It wears a coat. That coat kind of covers it if it does have wings. Maybe it takes off its coat and it's like.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, kind of thing like bird. You know,
Mhm.
as far as I understand, sometimes bird go near water, sometimes don't. Kind of depends on bird.
Sometimes they go up in the trees.
Sometimes hang on trees. Sometimes they don't fly. Sometimes they pretend that they got wings and like they look like a bird, but not. They're a rabbit.
I wonder how good of a sniffer Mr. Weebles is, because maybe we could use him as like one of those hunting doggies, and he can be like, "Ooh," and then they'll smell it, and then we just shoot where it is.
I mean, you got someone that smells of a bird.
No.
Damn, that would be real useful if you did.
I mean, I'm sure there's birds here somewhere.
But so I'm trying to understand your suggestion. We get a bird. We send the bird to Weebles. Weebles smell the bird.
Yeah.
Weebles then finds the bird that we already have, that we gave to Weebles to smell.
Yeah.
But we already have the bird if we do. Mm-hmm.
I see your point.
I do think jungle's probably our best bet.
All right.
That's
And
100%
easier to
my vote.
traverse. Although jungle too. Easier to traverse too.
Yes. We can
Right.
see anything trying to sneak up on us. Maybe. Hopefully.
Yep.
Oh
I do
god.
what you gotta do.
Okay, so which way are you going?
The jungle.
Jungle, yes.
Not swamp.
Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
The jungle is a large indoor-outdoor complex. Some part of it are open air. Now it is extremely dark inside. Even so, characters can see the half-dead tropical vegetation that survives here and the occasional snake slithering on the other side of the glass.
This might have been a bad idea.
Guys, I can tame it. I can tame it.
No.
I would have an animal armistry.
I'm gonna be real up front. This whole place makes me feel uncomfortable. It feels unnatural. Like it took animals and things that don't belong and put them in places, like it's some kind of amusement. Old world kind of sucked.
Quick question,
Maybe that's
Moses.
where I found this.
What is your ability, the vigilance ability you have?
Oh, anything making sneak rolls against me has worst of 2.
Okay.
They only have to beat an 11, though.
I'm sorry, what?
They only have to beat an 11, though.
Okay.
My vigilance is only 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, characters enter a large area with a sign in Old Speech. Do you wish to translate the sign?
Me?
Any of you?
Okay.
I rolled a 2.
I'll take a shot at it. I think it says,
I rolled a 19. Well, 19, 20, 21.
22.
It's nothing to
Alright.
do with me.
It says Ape Exhibit.
oh.
The plexiglass has been shattered in all of these exhibits.
Oh.
George of the Jungle might be here.
I
those
don't think
monkeys,
that's what
huh?
that means, honey.
I honestly don't know what that means. I totally made it up, but could still be here.
Just gonna
If we
get the
find
shotgun
George,
ready.
if we find George, I don't care what happened. He and Mr. Weebles will be the best of friends.
I love how Culture's doing this. Well, William is getting a shotgun now. Gregor's lifting up a hatchet gun.
Yeah. Moses pulled an axe off his back.
Okay.
Friends is still friends if they're dead.
I
Right, Carla?
Reading this, do you continue forward or do you turn back?
What do we think is more scary? Please, whatever these apes are, what can apes do?
I mean, it might not even be here anymore.
No, that's true. Could have run off. Could have
Yeah.
left. I broke the glass.
Could be what made that hole in the entrance.
Could be. So that, or we go back and see what's going on in the lake. But that's like a whole bunch of steps backwards. We won't have to take the steps backwards. We can turn around and walk forward, but back the way we came.
But what if we did go backwards? We would get a lot more exercise that way. Your calf muscles will be huge if you walk backwards all the time. What if your calf muscles got so big you couldn't fit your pants anymore?
Your mind delights me, Carter.
Moses, as they're talking, trying to figure out the next course of action, hold on, that something is in there with you.
In the in this like open, partially open, partially enclosed space, not in the ape exhibit in front of us.
Yes, it is in the jungle with you. You can feel it watching you. You don't know where it is, but you can feel it watching you.
Comrades, we are not alone.
Well, of course, Mr. Weebles is here.
I include Mr. Weebles in the group.
Oh, Mr. Weebles,
naturally.
he said you're part of the party. I like him already.
He's a cornerstone of the party, I would say. But yeah, something is in here with us in such a capacity that it is making me feel rather unsafe. Can I do a quick scan of the surrounding area?
Yes.
Is that a what would that be? Search?
Yes.
Okay. We'll be at a -1. Let's see. I rolled a 2 with a -1. That's a 1.
Okay. Yeah, you still don't see it.
I don't
now-
see anything, but it's here.
Oh my
You're-
god.
Like, aware of it. Can I look too?
Yes.
Ha, that's a 19.
Okay.
Don't you hurt Mr. Weeble. I see you. I see you. Get home, Mr. Weebles. Put him up. Put him
Hiding-
up.
Towards the top of the exhibit, among the vegetation and like the rafters, right, is a large ape-like creature with translucent skin, so you can see its insides. You can only see the top half of it, but it's large and muscular.
Oh, hey, no.
This is the Gore King.
Run forward, run backwards. What's the deal here, friends?
I'm gonna light my lantern. So Gregor's gonna pull out his lantern and spend an action to pour the oil in and light it. So I've got a big old beam of light, a 10-foot radius of light I can shine around us.
Okay. Gregor, what is your vigilance score?
It is 11.
You know, I have it written down right here. That is 11. Okay. Who's standing with Gregor?
Probably me because we were just talking. Just talking about how my brain is ridiculous.
Feel like
And your vigilance score is what?
-12.
Okay, yeah, never mind. None of your vigilance scores are high enough.
Nope.
Gregor,
Oh, no.
as you're lighting your lamp, something crawls out from the bushes, grabs your leg, and starts pulling you into the vegetation.
Swamp person, help me! Swamp person!
I want to take out my spear. Okay,
Chopping at it if I can, if I even notice it.
that's fair. I didn't see it.
Yes, once Gregor starts getting pulled away, you notice that there's a small gore whelp pulling him into the bushes.
I don't notice. It's
Hell
fine.
no.
I don't notice it. It's not. Yeah.
I don't know if I would either, because, yeah, Vigilance 11 as well.
No,
I mean-
I was talking straight to him when
So-
he
so-
got started falling over.
So the thing is what, like, once once Gregor is taken, like, y'all can notice that it has grabbed Gregor.
No, we
You
we
just
had to
didn't
roll
know
again,
that it was
and if
sneaking
we fail
up.
it, we
okay,
The-
aim that shotgun at
He's
it.
just gone. Like, I turned to look at Mr. Weebles, and I turned. I don't remember having a third party member. It's fine. A fourth party is fine. We didn't have a fourth party member.
Okay, William,
Yes.
what is your range?
Okay. My range is 20 feet, but it's a sawed off, so I don't get the does not gain worse of 2 modifier at short range.
Okay, that's good news, because this is relatively short range. Roll your ranged skill, your combat skills, to try to shoot this.
22.
Okay, that is going to be a hit.
Real good with a gun.
What is the damage for your shotgun?
The damage is a D12. And I have slugs, so it is exploding.
Okay.
Like you do.
Roll that d12.
That is a 6.
Okay. You take a big chunk out of this gore whelp. It lets go of Gregor.
Nice.
Ha!
Gregor, take 1d4 damage.
Buddy!
Yep, I can do that. 4. This is good.
No.
Want to use some bit? That hurt. Did not like that.
Sorry.
The gore whelp ducks back into the vegetation, seriously injured. The Gore King drops from the rafters.
Oh, hell.
Oh,
So let's see here. Who's... Carter, you are next on the vigilance order. So, it is your turn. You can make a...
I have not a fighting bone in my body.
You do have a slingshot, though.
That's fair. I do. I was thinking about that. I want to take out my shepherd sling and whoosh de boosh de boo and hoard a boostable. Bork bork. I would like to do that. So, do I roll to see if I hit and then do damage, or how would that work? First attack roll. Die with me. Wait. I rolled my d20, right? First.
Everything, right?
Yes.
D20 first, and then my damage. Ooh! I don't know if it gets any pluses or anything, but I rolled a 16.
Okay, so you should have a ranged combat skill. It should be adding your aptitude to it.
Okay. Oh, I see. I did it for the spear. I didn't do it for this one. Melee weapon, ranged weapons. Where's my manual firearm? Oh. Ammo. Nope. I just see the accessories. Skill items. Sorry, I have everything written down but this part.
The ranged skill should
Oh,
be
there it is. Oh, I see. Okay.
under combat skills, yeah.
It says 1d4, range 6, blitz attack, quiet ammo, balls.
Okay, yeah. I'm looking for your under combat skills. You should have a ranged skill.
Under.
So it's up by your health and your
No, I
resolve
know,
points.
but it does.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything. It doesn't have anything in the detail. It says range is 40.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's what you're looking for. I thought you were looking for like a +2 to the like or something to the.
I was looking. Yes, I was looking for both, but I was looking for what your ranged combat skill was, not like what
Oh.
your weapon gives you.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I
I
think we
think-
talked about it earlier. I think it was a -1, but I just want to make sure.
Oh, for my combat skills range, yeah.
Yes.
There's nothing for it. Yes. there's
Okay,
no-
so it's just a flat
My bad.
16.
Yes, my bad. I apologize.
You're fine. Okay, that does look like it hits.
All right, 1d4. Boop. Oh, yep. 2 points of damage for him. Him's dead in like 17 rounds, maybe.
Wait, you
Just
said
out of
2
curiosity.
points of
Oh, sorry.
damage?
Yep, the whole 2 points of
Okay.
damage. Hiya!
Yes. What's your curiosity here, Moses?
So like you said, their skin is transparent, right? But is it like transparent and we're seeing musculature, or are they like a glass frog where we're seeing like intestines
You're
and
seeing
stuff?
musculature.
Okay, I see.
Judging by the picture I am looking at in the book, you are seeing musculature.
Mm. Okay.
Okay. So I am going to have them take another turn. A third gore, a hunter gore, comes crawling out. So here's what's going to happen. They have a passive ability called Overwhelming. When character encounters 3 or more gores at once, it must succeed a resolve roll or receive 2d6 stress. On a success, it receives half till the character has full rest. Had full rest, it becomes immune to the passive Overwhelming ability. So that is going to be for all of you. So a resolve roll is a d20, and you want to roll equal to under your current resolve score.
Oh Lord.
See, we take half of 2d6.
Ooh.
If you fail, or if you're successful.
Oh, good.
Ooh, that is still so
Okay.
much.
Yeah. I'm under. I rolled an 8.
Do we roll our own 2d6?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 4 over mine.
Okay,
Was it
so
2d6?
did you roll your resolve roll, which is a
Yeah,
d20?
I rolled over.
Okay, so yeah, then it's 2d6.
Still taking 5. Good
Oh,
God.
thank fuck. That's 3.
Okay, that's not so bad. You take 3 points of duress, which is so you take that out of your resolve.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ow.
So I rolled a 9 on my 2d6. So even with the success, I'm taking the round up or round down for half of that.
What did you roll?
So on my resolve, I rolled an 8, which is less than my 11. And then on the 2d6, I rolled a 9.
Take 4. I'll be nice. Take 4. You were successful. You can take 4.
Okay.
Rolled 11 on my 2d6. Am I taking 5?
Yes.
Okay.
And what about Carter?
Let's see, 1. I rolled a 5.
Okay, so you also take 5 duress. The good news is that could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
All right, so who wants to go first? Gregor or Moses?
You have a
Well,
preference?
I'm good either which way.
I'm wondering if there's like a tactical advantage to either of us going first. I don't know that there is.
I can't imagine that there's a particular tactical advantage, so I say let the big guy go first.
Okay,
Sounds
so
good.
and I should have explained this earlier, but we it's fine. On your turn, there's 2 parts. There is the movement, so you can that you can do it. You can talk. You can do any free action, and you can move up to your movement speed. And then on the next part of the turn is your action. So you can either take 2 blitz actions. So like you could aim twice. I don't know why you would, but those are both blitz actions. So you could do that twice, or you can do an action and a blitz action. So you can aim as a blitz action and then shoot or attack.
Is sprinting a blitz action as well?
That is a good question.
It's also not especially urgent. Yeah, that was more curiosity. I shouldn't. That could have waited. Sorry. I'm assuming it's like right on top of us. Is that the case?
Sprinting is a blitz action, yes.
Okay, cool.
The Gore King is, yes, we're basically right on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna use whatever movement I have to get up to it, and try to chop at it.
Okay. What weapon are you using, and are you aiming?
Oh, I can aim, can't I? Could I aim twice? Is that a thing I can do with melee?
Let me. So if you want to hit it this turn, you're gonna want to aim just once. Hold on.
Okay.
I knew it's in here. Let me.
And that's just something I do at will, right? Not like a roll or something.
Yes. Let me. Okay, when a character aimed as a blitz action, they gain +1 to their melee and ranged rolls. And because you're aiming, melee rules do not invoke a counter move until the end of your next action phase.
Okay. So yes, I'll aim. So that'll give me a +1. My melee combat skill is +3 total, and I rolled a 10, so 14. To hit.
Okay, that just barely hits.
Hey, let's go.
Nice.
So the splitting axe, I believe, is what I have, is a D8 with piercing. So if it has armor, I believe it gets ignored.
Oh, okay. That's
ooh,
good.
And I rolled 7 damages.
Okay. Yeah, you did 7 damage. All right. That is good. Gregor.
All right. So when I got attacked and dragged at that time, I was trying to light my lantern. Do I still have that, or did I drop?
You can do that as a free action. You get
yes.
you'd have to pick it back up, but yeah, you can pick it back up and light it as a free action in your movement.
I'm gonna light that lantern, and I'm going to then run on over, carrying my lantern with me, because I think the king is the biggest, scariest thing, and if we get rid of that, maybe the others all, we can establish dominance. So I'm gonna tag team up with Moses. We're gonna shine this lantern right at this Gore King's face, and if I can, I will take aim and swing at it with my hatchet.
Okay. Yes.
So aiming gives me a +1. Yep. So that is 11 on the die, +1, 12. That is a 14.
Ooh, okay, yeah, you hit. What does your hatchet have for damage?
D6 plus size, but I don't have any size. 2. It's not as impressive a hit.
It doesn't have
but
piercing.
I helped. I don't think so. Hatchet, no. There's only little.
Okay. Thank you. Your effort was commendable.
I helped.
Both of you are right there. And you know what? I think what's going to happen, it's going to attempt to attack both of you, but in doing so, because it's trying to attack both of you, it's going to do so with a worse of 2 modifier.
Yeah, good.
So, Moses first, what's your reflex?
My reflex is the actual value. It's 11. Modifier is 0.
Yeah, the value. So 11. Okay. It misses you. And Gregor, what's yours?
12.
What's your reflex?
12.
12. Okay. So that is a 16,
Oh no.
which means it's going to hit Gregor for 2d6 plus 2 damage.
Oh no. This is gonna hurt.
Which is 13 damage.
Ooh.
Ah.
Yeah.
I have 2 armor. Does that help?
It is 11 damage.
I have 8 health, so I am down.
Yes,
No.
you are, I believe, unconscious right now.
Yeah, so I'll just pop that to 0. Remember me? I don't know. Swamp.
Okay, so you can see the very injured Gore whelp has also, like, it has re-entered the battle after hiding for a moment. And the turn passes to William.
Oh, Lord. Oh, also the shotgun has hemorrhaging for the damage.
Hold on. Let me look up what hemorrhaging does, because it might be dead. I just want to know the specifics of the condition that hemorrhaging is.
Oof.
I just had it, and then I moved to something else.
Conditions. Bleeding.
Must succeed a health roll or suffer a bleeding condition.
Okay.
Or is freaking bleeding.
So here's the problem with that. It's bleeding, which means on
Yay!
its turn, it loses 3 HP, so it's dead.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
So instead of the whelp crawling out to rejoin the fight, you see it crawl out and collapse before you. The whelp is dead.
Well,
So there is just the Gore Hunter and the Gore King. What does William do?
I don't have any useful healing.
You may want to focus on getting rid of the Gore Hunter and the Gore King before you try to.
Yeah.
I'm a fan.
Alright, so we're gonna start shooting things.
Okay. Do you aim as your blitz action before you shoot?
Yes.
Okay. So add a +1 to your roll. Who are you shooting at? The hunter or the king?
Which one is more injured?
The hunter has not been hit yet, but the Gore King has taken some damage, but it is very, very strong.
Let's aim for the hunter.
Okay.
See how that goes. That's a 21 to hit.
Okay. Roll up your damage.
Damage is 7.
Okay.
That is hemorrhaging and exploding.
Okay. Does exploding have an additional effect as well? It isn't bleeding, but
Let me...
I just want to make sure.
Oh,
it's when you roll for maximum damage.
Okay.
With explode property, you roll additional damage.
Oh, okay. So, thank you, Bardic.
Thank you.
All right. So it's not bleeding, but it is seriously injured. Carter,
Yes.
it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
I'm gonna slingshot again.
Are you going after the Gore King or
Yeah.
the Hunter? Okay, so here's the thing about the Gore King. You're pretty sure that last time you didn't do any damage.
Okay.
Now, you could roll better this time and potentially do damage, but
All right. Well, I'll go for the hunter so that the other two don't have to deal with that. Don't have to worry about that so much.
okay.
Ooh. So 17.
Okay, so that is a hit.
Okay. Okay. What are you? You're better than last time. Still sucky, but better than last time. 30 points of damage.
Okay.
I did the damage.
Yay!
Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Yay.
William, what is your reflex?
My reflex is 11.
The Gore Hunter attempts to attack you. It just barely misses you with its bone club.
No.
No, thank you, sir.
Slams into dirt, just barely missing you. Moses, what do you want to do?
So I do have a question actually. I have an item, oh gosh, what is it? An attachment, I believe the term is, accessory. But it specifies that I have to use an action to attach them to my weapon. It says as an action you can attach the hilt spikes to a blade weapon, which I assume an axe is, unless it's more specific.
Yes. So I think so you could move and then attach it and you would still have a blitz action, but you wouldn't have and the blitz actions are aim, sprint, you can strategize.
Oh, so I wouldn't be able to attack at all.
No.
Okay. Well, the damage is good enough. I'll try without it. I will just swing on it again.
Okay.
Okay, so
If you're using your blitz action to aim, that is a +1.
that I am. Oh, good roll. So 19 plus the plus aim, 20, plus my 3. Actually, I do also have a customization for the axe, which I didn't add before. Handle grips. Add the following property to a large melee weapon. +1 to melee rolls with this weapon. So
Okay.
ultimately should be +4.
Okay.
So I have 24 for that one.
All right, and that is a hit. Roll damage.
And then a D8 with Pierce. That's going to be 6 damage.
Okay. The Gore King is looking pretty hurt now. Gregor, you are unconscious. Which means...
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I forgot you were there unconscious. I was gonna give you a healing.
Moses.
Small point of order,
Sorry,
actually.
buddy.
I haven't been adding my size to that damage because that's what the splitting axe uses. So it's actually been hurt by 4 more than than what it was.
Oh, so it's really hurt. So that's
Okay.
not...
I was
Okay.
hoping it would be, yeah.
It is going to angrily attack you.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That is going to be a miss. Let me look, because it's got extra...
Yeah.
It's got special abilities. And I want to see if any of them come into play here.
You done made it angry. She's angry.
Oh, that's the wrong book. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, it has an while it has inflicted damage, but not to you, so that goes to William then.
I'm gonna shoot this hunter again.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim and then shoot.
Okay.
16? Does that hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's a 12.
Okay, so...
So it explodes.
Okay, yeah. Roll your explode as well. Just because I
Which
want to
is-
know.
So that's just roll 12 again.
Yeah, that's a 7.
Okay, so it is dead. It is very dead.
Yes.
Was that 19 damage total in one shot?
Yeah.
Good God.
Oh my
It only had
God.
3 HP left.
Poor thing.
The injured Gore King is going to turn and flee as
Time
its
to plan.
last comrade falls. If somebody would like to try to wake up Gregor, you can.
So I am just gonna point something out here because I was just reading. If you fail this roll, I get afflicted with death. So
I've been doing really good as rolling for other people. Although I have a stim brew, which it says here that it takes one action. You can drink or administer a stim brew while it is equipped. The stim brew is restores 2 HP to the target and ends the unconscious condition. So you come up with 2 HP. If the character, this is where I really just want to give you 2, just because it's for the heck of it. If the character consumes 2 or more stim brews before a full rest, it must succeed a resolve roll or become intoxicated for 2d4 hours. Do you want to be drunk? Are we drunk? Drunk buddy? Drunk buddy?
let's do it.
No, I'll give you the one health potion, the one stem brew. So you have 2 hit points and you're not unconscious anymore. And if I'm able to roll for a nurse physical. I don't know if I have time to. But...
Yes, I mean you have time to. However, the stim brews might be the safest option to keep Gregor from.
Oh, I was seeing if I could do both.
Oh
Give him the
yes.
stim brew and then.
Oh yeah,
once
yeah,
he's
yeah,
up-
yeah.
Okay. You know, maybe. Oh, that's a better number than I thought it was. That's 20, 30, 20. Get up off that ground, buddy. I swear, I roll for other people and it's great.
And add 8 more hit points, Gregor.
Oh damn.
Look, I may not be good at leaping.
Wait, is that
off
on top of the 2 from the stim?
Yes.
All right. Look at that. I'm back up to 10. Gregor's just gonna.
You are
Why
heavily bandaged, and hold on, I'm gonna. You're at the end of the adventure, but
I have a little bow tie. Oh.
you also, Gregor, just so you know, will have. You have the wounded condition,
Okay.
but you are at the end of the adventure. You pass through this after surviving the gores, and find yourself slowly trudging up a hill. You reach a stone building with a glass dome. The glass has been shattered, and lush tree tops reach out of it toward the sky. As you approach, a twig snaps loudly, sending a flock of small birds flying out of the building. The building has 2 large doors made of pack, and above them is a sign carved into the stone in Old Speech. One last Old Speech roll, folks.
Oh, Lord.
We got this. We don't got this.
17.
Hey,
Perfect. I'm not even gonna say mine then.
Okay, the Garden and Conservatory Aviary.
That's bird ass.
Inside are several large rooms with domed ceilings, some caged, some glass. Birds float freely between the rooms in here, sometimes only narrowly avoiding characters in the hallways. In the largest of the rooms is a large tree that reaches out through the shattered glass dome ceiling. At its trunk rests the golden pheasant and its mate, whose colors pale in comparison. You have 2 darts.
Oh.
Would you like to try to catch both of them?
See, aren't you glad we kept them and didn't go
Yes.
for the Moo Moo Boy?
Okay, who's shooting?
I think
I
the
can shoot.
weapon.
Just
fits.
point at William and go,
yeah.
I think this has your name all over it.
Okay.
Alright.
Gotta get both with 1 dart, Willie.
2 birds with 1 dart.
This is just going to be 1 roll, William, for both of them.
Okay.
This is range score, and you can add aimed if you wish.
Okay. +4. 20.
Okay.
Yeah! Nice.
They
That's how you do
won't
it.
stay asleep very long, but long enough for you put both of them in the cage.
Yay! We caught the
Score.
thing.
For a resolution. You know what, we'll do this in order. So, Carter, you are going to be character 1 in this situation.
Yay!
Instead of making you survive the trip, instead of making you talk about dredging all the way back, I'm going to give you each a prompt. So the first one, yours is, after the battle and you encountered the Golden Pheasant, did you all leave right away or shore up camp?
I probably would have wanted insisting to shore up camp because I want to see if there's any other animals that are cool and I can tame while here.
Brand.
Okay, there are definitely other animals, and you can at the very least make notes of them in your journal for
Yeah.
scientific purposes and stuff.
Yes.
Character 2 is William. Some of your friends took some damage in the battle. How did your group heal those wounds or get those characters ready to trek back to the base camp?
Well, Gregor over there took a lot of damage. But it's alright, because Carter knows a way around a bandage. A little bit banged up, but he'll be alright. Tough old son bitch.
I'm annoying, but you need me.
Okay. Character 3. Well, yes, character 3 is going to be Moses. You were all able to make it out of the ruins just fine, but you ran into some trouble when you got into the tangle. What were the complications and how did you resolve them?
We got lost. We just
We
got
just
lost.
avoided all of them by getting lost.
We got turned around. You know, that happens.
I love it.
You get like a scene of Moses covered in, you know, like prickle bush pieces and stuff.
Spider webs.
Yeah.
Ew.
Horrible mutated spiders and yeah.
No. No.
Gregor,
No.
you are character 4. When you finally get back, you get the choice. Do you want option A or option B?
You know what? Let's go B. Let's see what that is.
Okay. As you arrive at the ferry, your patrons, Jubilee and Helena Hampton Summers, are waiting for you. And as you approach, Jubilee asks, "Well, do you have my bird?"
Maybe. We got something.
Well, show.
Well, show us the money.
Oh. Helena, show them the money. Helena will show you the money. Do you present the birds?
I only asked for one. Just saying.
How bonded to the birds did we get on our excursion back? Did the birds help us? Are the birds our friends?
Are they sentient? Did they talk to us?
No, they did not talk to you, but I mean, they're birds in cage. They didn't help you or anything. You only have one cage, so you can't hide.
I can put it in my bucket.
You could attempt that if you really wanted.
I got no sneak. I got no sneak.
I was gonna consider because we showed them weevils, but I think we're more attached to weevils than we are to birds. So
I will
Definitely more attached.
fisticuff. I will fisticuff you for weevils.
I mean, I think we'll show that we've got both, and explain that they appear to be a mated pair. From birds, I understand. Lots of birds mate for life. Pretty shitty to not take them both. Probably make it sad. And when birds get sad, they pull out the feathers. I'm gonna make an assumption you want the bird because of its feathers. So maybe don't make it sad. That'd be kind of not smart.
That'd be sad.
Well, y'all did way better than expected. Did not know y'all would get both too. I believe that's in our both our best interest to provide you a bonus.
Mm-hmm. Do I get hazard pay? I nearly died.
Hazard pay was already figured into your original payment.
I believe it was accentuated circumstances. I believe I'm entitled to a higher compensation.
I
can bring out Ted. Ted knows the law.
We can discuss this back in Meacham.
Go on, talk to Ted. You can talk to my lawyer. He's a ghost.
Talk to my lawyer.
Oh,
Lord.
Well, Anna, I'm simply a southern ghost lawyer.
Jubilee will take the cage from you. Says, you know where to find us if you really think you're entitled to that compensation. And we'll head back towards the ferry, talking about how, basically, like, gloating about how, like, oh, the family back home in Lost Lagoon, they said that going to Meacham was a waste of time, but look here, we got two special birds. And then, because I think it's funny, our last shot is just a camera looking down up at the group, specifically Gregor, and behind them there's a faded J.G. Wentworth sign in the background.
Yes.
All right.
I like coin and I want it now. Yeah.
Our lives are complete now.
That is...
Oh my gosh.
that is our night. Thank everyone who joined us tonight. And I hope y'all had fun playing as well.
Yeah.
That's great.
Such a fun
So fun.
world to be
Yeah.
in. So interesting dynamic. I love how two of us played the same type of character on paper, but they were so vastly different. That was good.
All right. Now I do know one of us does need to go to bed.
Yes. Desperately.
It's
So
only 4 a.m.
4 a.m. Good God.
It's fine.
all right. So we're gonna start signing out, starting with Carter. Who are you and where can we find you on the internet?
Hi, my name is Maxine Bachman, and also known as That Girl at That Place. And you can find me anywhere and everywhere under That Girl at That Place, except for Instagram, where I am both Lady Skyburn and That Girl's art page. So if you're interested in getting art commissions or like character art, please let me know there. I will be at Origins Game Fair coming up with Restoration Games, and you might see me hanging around I think it's called SRG Wrestling card game booth, because we have a Kickstarter out now, and some of the aforementioned art might be in it with this upcoming stretch goal. So check that out. It's on my Twitter if you want to check out that. Out. And I will also be at TechoCon doing cosplay. It's gonna be my first time doing full cosplay stuff and not working with the company. So check me out. Check out all that stuff, and yeah, that's me.
Awesome. And William.
Hi, I am Michi. You can find me on Twitter at Michisaurus, and I don't do a whole lot right now. This is the first stream game I've been in quite a while, so that was great.
Yay!
Maybe we'll see more. I don't know yet.
All right, and Moses.
Yes, hi. I am Marcus. I'm Spicy Curry Bread, pretty much everywhere. Yeah, I don't have anything else to plug either. Check out the Backroads Kickstarter. Check out Backwater on Twitter. They're very good about plugging the artists that they have working on their stuff. I've noticed, which is really nice. And Backroads has dope artists working on it, like Aaron Radney, who's awesome, Sonia Henar, and Backroads plugs them really frequently, which I think is nice. So check out both. Pledge if you wanted.
Do it.
Awesome. Yeah. Thank you. And Gregor.
Yes, hello. Goodbye, as we are to be doing and such words. I am the Bardic Knot. You can find me on the internet, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, all as the Bardic Knot. Lots of things are kind of up in the air. I'm streaming semi-frequently. Check out that if you're interested. Do Yu-Gi-Oh! With Teddy like every other week, and a couple of TT RPGs that here and there. Life's a hectic, people, but it's there and stuff. In the process of getting a podcast started, which should be a whole lot of fun when we get on with that. But yes, eyes peeled, check out them, and as others had said, hey, check out this game. It is a whole lot of fun. I didn't know what I was doing, but I got to talk to a ghost. So
It talks.
It talks.
It's just a lot of fun, and even if you aren't super familiar with like southern horror or post-apocalyptic, like it is inviting and interesting enough world that you can go, that just sounds cool. It's cool, so check it out. That's me.
Oh.
All right. And I am Nerdy Teddy. Before I get into my stuff, I just want to say, like everyone else has already, check out Backroads. Backwater is a great game. Backroads is a great extension. Really fills out beyond Backwater. Of course, it is filled with a lot of the world is filled with a lot of the same monsters. Like my personal favorite that you can check out in our original one shot that is on YouTube, the Oopsie Snail, which is a very horrifying snail monster. So,
Yep.
go check this out so you can fill your game with all kinds of horrifying monstrosities. As I said, I am Nerdy Teddy. You can find me on Twitter at Nerdy Teddy or in the Nerds with Dice Discord. I am technically in other Discords. I am not very active in other Discords, so the best place to find me is Nerds with Dice. I don't have a lot of games currently. I do have one-shots that I am going to try to fill and put on later this month. Starting the 9th. Yes, the 9th, there will be an open casting for dark rights and other forms of exploitation on Girls Run These Worlds. It's going to be a Deviants the Renegades game, and I will be running that, so keep an eye out for that casting. Don't know what else is opening up officially yet. Otherwise, you can find me Mondays over on the Bardic Knox channel playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Every other Monday. I keep forgetting that it's every other Monday now, but you can come check that out. I've managed to win the last 2 times, which is
Yay!
I won with, I think it was Aliens?
I'm gonna ask what archetypes do you use?
And then there was, I know I won with the Arcane Knight. I think it was Aliens before that, but there was a very large gap.
Yeah,
we had
Aliens and then Arcanite / Fortune Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah, because we're going through in order of booster packs and opening and adding them to collections. From the last one, I tried to run Watts, and the first time I went 6 turns without drawing a monster. And the second game, I stopped the opponent from playing, which was very miserable for everyone.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes, but we usually have a lot of fun. Of course, sometimes games are frustrating, and that happens, but usually we have a lot of fun. So come check that out. We'd love to have you there. We are going to raid So Many Games, and we'll see you next time. Thank you everybody for watching,
Bye.
and thanks to all the players for stopping by.